Alright guys, vlog is done. Gonna go out and ride some more, and then stop at Walgreens, and maybe stop at Walgreens on the way home, because I haven't been there in a minute, and see if they have any more flash drives. Because yeah, I know they do, but it's like, you know, I'm looking for certain ones right now, so so I want to talk about something, and I don't want to start any blah blah blah. You know, I don't want to start any political crap. I don't want to start no fucking. I'm gonna walk across this because this is tight, and I'm not comfortable walking tight. You know, walk in tight areas, or bike in tight areas. At least go in certain ways anyway. So like I said, I don't want to fucking start any political bullshit. I don't want to start any fucking, you know, I don't want to start no problems. I don't want to cause any problems. But, and obviously you can't trust everything on Facebook, but I had just seen that a kid, I forget, you know, I think it was like O'Connell County or whatever. I didn't really read the fucking, you know, title too much, you know, so that's, you know, my fault there. But a kid just got killed in a vehicle e-bike crash. Oh, deer. Right here in front of me on the right. I don't want her to jump out in front of me. Alright. Obviously looking right at me, so it's like knows I'm here. Come here. Come here. Oh, there's somebody coming up behind me. I'm gonna let her I don't want to spook her off and scare her. Because deer hear a lot, and obviously that doe knows I'm here. You know, so it's not like it's scared of humans. You know, I just let it. You know, like I said, I just seen. Okay, she's in far enough, so I don't have to worry about her jumping out because I don't want to hit her. Because obviously that hurt because I'd be hitting the deer and then the ground. But I just seen that a kid got killed in an e-bike and vehicle crash, you know, like a motor vehicle. I just want to send the message out, especially to the parents that have the kid, or with the kids that have the e-bikes, you know, like the pedal assist, or, you know, the pedal bikes that have the, you know, motors to help with like pedal assist and all that, and the Surons. To the parents that have the kids that have Surons and, you know, other variants like Surons, you know, because I know there's other variants besides Suron out there that are close. You know, those are e-motos. And in the state of Wisconsin, my brother looked it up. My brother that has a license. I don't have a license, you know, vehicle license. I don't have a driver's license. My brother does. We're talking, me, dad, and my dad and my brother, Keegan. You know, you guys heard me talk about him before. You know, like I said, I'm not trying to start nothing. I'm just trying to help look out for you guys. I'm trying to help you guys. For the parents that have kids that have, you know, the Tellurides, or, you know, the variants of the Surons and the Surons and all this other shit, you know, that, you know, all the Suron stuff. My brother looked it up. You need 2 licenses to ride it in the state of Wisconsin on public roadways. On public roadways. I wouldn't suggest riding them on the fucking, you know, on like where I am right now, or on sidewalks, because that's a motor vehicle. That's a motor vehicle. So you need a valid driver's license. You need to be at, you know, 16 and up with a valid driver's license and motorcycle's license. You need a motorcycle's license. You need a normal driver's license. You need both those. It also needs to have turn signals, brake lights, headlights, a horn, and it also has to be registerable in the state of Wisconsin. Plus, you need to also wear protective gear like chest plates, helmets, gloves, a riding jacket. The helmet has to be DOT approved. Trust me, I know a little bit about, you know, wearing safety gear for the four-wheelers and dirt bikes and all that shit. I have a family member that used to sell that shit. I have a family member that still does. Well, I had 2. I still have one that does. I have one that owns, matter of fact, he's my dad's cousin, that owns Abrams Power Sports. He sells that shit. My grandfather, mom's dad, used to sell that shit. He used to work for T&2 Racing. Like I said, he used to work for T&2. He used to sell the stuff. He gave me expensive shit for riding gear. You know, he just gave it to me, not worry about me paying it, you know, paying him back or whatever. You know, so it's like, you know, he gave me 5, you know, helmets that were $500 to $600, brand new back in the day, because the helmet was already sold. Or back in the day. Now the helmet's so old, it's probably, you probably shouldn't wear it anymore, but he ain't gonna wear it, I ain't gonna wear it because my head's too fucking big.